What's going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo.
And Bill.
And today we are getting our Schwarzenegger on.
Get to the chopper!
I've been binging on Schwarzenegger lately. I started because I watched this documentary thing on him on Netflix. 3-part documentary. I highly suggest watching it. It's really good. If that dude ever runs for president, I'm voting for him.
Schwarzenegger. Wait, he was president?
No, not yet. Okay, so, guys, we decided to do our top 10 Schwarzenegger films.
Hell yeah. There aren't very many actors that you'd want to do a top 10 of their films of, but this guy, he's up there on that list.
Well, he's up there with enough big films to do a really good top 10.
Oh yeah.
And so, yeah, we're going to do our top 10. We have most of them on physical media here in front of us. I didn't bring mine over. I didn't think about it because we weren't planning this.
Yeah.
Kind of unplanned, so I didn't bring mine. But let's get on with it. I'll start out with my number 10. This film got shit on by everybody, but I enjoyed it. Schwarzenegger in The Last Action Hero.
Not one that I cared for too much, but
I enjoyed it. It was the movie that made fun of the action hero. And I just liked that. I thought it was a cool, fun film.
yeah, it is. Didn't make my list, though. Alright, my number 10, I don't have a copy of, at least I don't think I do, is Commando. That is just an old school fucking 80s action film that is just pure 80s. This is what you expect when you think of an action film from the 80s. You expect something like Commando.
Right in the middle of the Schwarzenegger versus Stallone battle, where if he killed so many people in one of the Rambo movies, came Commando, Arnold was like, okay, I got to kill even more people.
Yes.
You know?
A lot of people.
So, yeah, that was just the back and forth between the two. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Guys, we also don't have a copy with us. I have one at home, but I don't have it here. Of my number 9, which is Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito in Twins.
This is my number 9 as well.
Awesome. So that's our number 9 is Twins. This movie just showed Schwarzenegger in a whole new light from what he had done previously. Yes. And also showed that, hey, the guy can actually act.
Yes, you can act. And you have Danny DeVito, too. Come on.
I was just watching his new show, Fubar, which on Netflix, also good. I also recommend that. And in one of the episodes, he's like, I love Danny DeVito. He's so small, I just want to pick him up and put him in my pocket. I know, I don't know what the fuck that accent came from. That definitely was not Schwarzenegger. But I just thought it was just funny as hell when he said that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if that's your number 9.
Yeah, that's mine too.
We'll go with my number 8. Now, technically, this was a Bridget Nielsen movie, but Schwarzenegger got top billing, and he's not playing Conan, but he pretty much is playing Conan. They just couldn't use the likeness for Conan or the name, so I'm going with Red Sonja as my number 8. This is just one of my favorites. I absolutely love this movie. Definitely check this out if you've never seen it.
It is a cool film.
This is a fun film.
All right, my number 8, again, don't have a copy of this one. I have like a VHS copy somewhere, God knows where. But I liked my number 8, Eraser. It was
a good movie.
Another just over-the-top action film, but that's what you expect from Arnold.
Yeah.
You expect the over-the-top action.
I liked Eraser because even at that point in time in his career, he was still doing his own stunts.
Yes.
So, and that was pretty cool to me. They talked about Arnold doing his stunts in the early days because they didn't have nobody to match his physique to where anybody else could do his stunts, so he had to do his own, like in Conan and things like that. So,
I mean, there are guys who are bigger than him, not very many, but there are a couple. I saw a picture of him with Andre the Giant in The Great Khali standing next to each other, and I was like, wow. There are people that can make Arnold look tiny.
Yeah. Well, I love the Arnold has a story about going to dinner with Andre the Giant because they were friends,
Yeah.
and that Andre told him that Arnold's like, no, I'm paying. I invited you. And Andre's like, no, I pay. I pay. And Arnold told him, you know, you may be the boss in the ring, but here I'm the boss. And he said that Andre literally picked him up and put him on top of an armoire that was inside the restaurant.
I can believe it.
Guys, coming in at number 7 for me is The Running Man. Now, this we covered in The Castle the King Built. This is a Stephen King movie, and I love this movie. It's so much fun. Strays very far from the book, but still an awesome Schwarzenegger film.
The book has nothing to do with this movie. This movie has nothing to do with the book.
Filled with classic Arnold moments.
Yes. My number 7. This one's a fun film too. True Lies.
Nice.
How can you not like True Lies? I mean, it's Arnold. He's got a double life. His wife doesn't know about it. He sends her on a mission. And then it actually turns into one.
And this is the movie that made Jamie Lee Curtis sexy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot in this movie.
Except the ruffles.
Yeah, the ruffles, I'm glad she got rid of that.
When
she does that striptease, oh my gosh, she was hot.
Yeah, but she cannot pull off ruffles to save her life.
All right, guys, it is time for number 6. And for me, it is The Predator. I love The Predator. Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper!
There is this really funny meme going around right now on social media of the Predator like sitting on a log looking all like sad and down. And he's like, nobody asked me if I wanted to get on the chopper. I think that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
I love that he meets up with Carl Weathers in this movie. Hey, this was part of that whole Stallone-Schwarzenegger rivalry thing. Carl Weathers is in Rocky. Now he's in The Predator with Schwarzenegger. And, you know, gotta love it.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
My number 6, The Expendables 2. He did not get enough of a role in the first Expendables. Definitely didn't, but then he got a much bigger role in this. My favorite scene has to be the little smart car. I was tools bigger than this thing. But yeah, over the top film. Glad that these guys can actually work together. Stallone, like you said, big rivalry. But they can work together. Hooray!
Well, they've become friends over the years. So,
yeah.
You know.
Guys, but friends and working together is one thing.
That's true. Guys, my number 5, people are going to call blasphemy on. I know it. I can already hear it. But my number 5 is the original Terminator.
Dude, I do call blasphemy on that.
The original Terminator is my number 5. I love this movie. I just watched it the other day. And I do love it. And it is at its core, a slasher film. And I think it's fucking dope.
Sci-fi slasher.
But it's my number 5. Remember, this is personal preference here, guys.
Yep.
And I think my number 1 is going to surprise some people, but it is personal preference. And sorry, that's the number 5. Go ahead and throw your dislike and hate in the comment section.
Yep.
There won't be any hate. Everybody's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But for the most part, every once in a while I get a jerk off. Anyways, go ahead, sir. Your number 5.
All right. Before I start, the last 5 films, 5 through 1, it was kind of hard for me because I love all 5 of these movies. It's hard for me to go, okay, which one do I love more? Okay, I like this one just a little bit more. Number 5 for me is The Running Man. This is just fun, man. This movie is just over the top fun. I want game shows like this in the future, people. Fuck reality TV. This would be great reality TV. Let's make a game show like this.
Kind of like Death Row Game Show. That was fun.
Yeah. Yes. We need this, people.
My number 4 is Arnold's breakout role, Conan the Barbarian.
Oh.
Crumb. I've never prayed to you before. Damn it, why do I keep going Scottish with him?
Crumb.
What the fuck is up with my voice? Crumb. Crumb. Well, I can't fucking do it today, guys. I'm sorry. I have no Arnold to give you today. I don't know why. I usually am pretty good with the Arnold. But anyways, yes, Conan the Barbarian. Believe it or not, I thought about, Conan the Destroyer on this list. I love that movie. A lot of people, but if I would have had an honorable mention, it'd be Conan the Destroyer. You know what made me love that movie so much? The princess, when I was younger, she had like the perfect tits.
Oh yeah, she did.
Yeah, like perfect. So
gotta
yeah,
give it that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was what it was for me when I was a kid.
All right, my number 4, Total Recall. Fuck that remake piece of garbage. That movie was such trash. You can't remake this, people. You can't. It's just gold. Good old Total Recall and the 3-titted woman. Makes you wish you had 3 hands.
Well, you got 2 hands and a mouth.
Ah, touche.
One was paper mache, though.
I know, but still, they did a good job making it look real.
Yeah, it was cool. Guys, coming in at number 3 for me, we have True Lies.
Good movie.
I've watched this one so many times over the years. One of my favorite parts is when she drops the Uzi and it's bouncing down the steps, shooting people and going off. Now, some people say that can't happen. With a 9mm Uzi, it can. Some people say it can't, but it can with a 9mm Uzi. I looked it up. This was a fun film for me.
Fuck yeah. All right, number 3 for me is The Predator. God damn, I'm so glad they did not cast Van Damme for Schwarzenegger's role.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. They originally wanted Jean-Claude Van Damme. Here he got to the jungle and was like, fuck this shit. This is too fucking hot. And then they got Arnold, which is way better. Thank you. Oh, and also thank you for not going with the original Predator costume that y'all got sent from the studio. The original costume really looked like shit.
Well, it's like in Terminator. The original Terminator was supposed to be O.J. Simpson. But nobody thought O.J. would make a good killer.
Okay.
Guys, Bill didn't think I should put this on the list because he thought we should only use one from each franchise. I disagreed for this particular list. I disagree because it's a an actor's list. Okay. So that's why I put it on here. In my opinion, probably the greatest Schwarzenegger film of all time, but it is number 2 on my personal favorite list. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
It's a great film. I remember seeing that.
It's probably
in theaters.
It's definitely his biggest film he ever made, and I think it's probably his greatest film. I love Terminator 2.
It is.
I didn't get to see that one in theaters. I
did.
I saw RoboCop 2 in theaters, but not Terminator 2.
At
least I don't remember seeing it in theaters.
That was an awesome film to see on the big screen. It really was.
Yeah. Guys, I love Terminator 2. I just watched it last night. Fucking phenomenal film. This is a really cool set, by the way. I meant to get this set and I never did. I've got them all on fucking standalone, but I just wanted this Blu-ray set.
It's a nice set.
Guys, time for Bill's number 2, and then we'll get into our number 1s.
All right, give me that thing, because Terminator is my number 2. Oh,
I'm shocked you went with Terminator over Terminator 2, because I know you didn't put Terminator. I guess that's not a spoiler for anybody. It's not your number 1 because you didn't put it on your list. Would it have been on your list if you chose more than one from the franchise?
Yes, Terminator 2 would have made it if I decided, but I decided no, I can't go with more than one movie in a franchise. I'm going to have to go with my favorite movie in that franchise.
And that's your prerogative.
And that's the Terminator. That movie has so many actors in it and actresses that were like, oh my God, look at all these people who are in this film that weren't famous at the time, but later on became famous.
Yeah.
It had a lot of people.
Hey guys, sorry about this. Turns out, when I went to edit the video, for some reason, the last 5-6 minutes, whatever it is, or
it's
however
gone.
long, it's gone. So you didn't get to see our number ones. So we decided to refilm, of course, and put this on there. So that's why we're looking so devilishly handsome and different today.
Oh, yes, different dress and everything.
So, guys, my number one Arnold Schwarzenegger film would be
Dun, 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 dun.
Total Recall. I know
Amazing fucking
people
movie.
are going to be like, Total Recall? Really? Total Recall is your favorite? Yes, it is. This is probably the most watched Schwarzenegger film I own. Watch it. I love this movie. I probably watch it at least twice a year, which is saying something because, I mean, you try to watch so many movies.
Yeah.
And then you watch new movies. Then you watch the ones you love. So watching something twice a year is pretty good for that. So I watch this probably twice a year. And I love Total Recall. Everything from Quado, which I absolutely love, to the three-breasted woman, to Arnold just being awesome, and then seeing his eyes bulge out and pop out almost when he's dreaming. I love all of it. I love this movie, and it's funny. And Arnold's funny in it, and it showed that perfect
It's a good movie.
action
Come on.
and comedy mixture that Arnold was known for in the 80s, and I love it.
And once again, fuck that remake.
Yep.
That's
fuck
a
the
piece
remake.
of shit.
What is your number one, sir, so we can wrap up this list?
I know. My number one, I love Conan the Barbarian. How many times can you say you get to see somebody punch a camel in the face?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
I also love that we got James Earl Jones in the movie.
oh yes.
I thought the sex scene was pretty good.
And the visual effects of this film are just amazing. This is probably one of the best, kind of medieval barbarian type movie you'll ever see.
Crom. I never paid you before.
My
Damn it.
gods are
I
better.
still can't do my Arnold. What is up with me and not being able to do Arnold lately?
Crom?
I don't know. Fuck it. Still,
My gods are better than yours. Mine laugh at you in the
they laugh at
sky.
your four winds. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that is our top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger films. We hope you enjoyed this. Sorry for the fuck up on the editing or whatever happened with our camera. Don't know.
Yes.
We'll see you next time with another Bronco Juggalo Top 10. Peace.
And good night.